There we go. So we'll share this out on Google Plus, on Twitter, and then on Facebook. Allows, but that's still the wrong title. Alright, remember me. Apologize, guys. I've got to re-get back into things. Alright, let's see if Google Plus will get it straight now. Normally Google Plus doesn't have an issue, but tonight it seems it does. We'll just deal with it. Yeah, close enough. And maybe Google Plus will get it right now. Alright. And there we go. And now this way I can actually keep an eye on the chat. So, of my short-term memory issues. Woohoo! Anyways, welcome guys, I'm Panther 0822. For those of you who are not familiar with this is my nightly vlog where I how the night's going and things like that. Although it looks like game show is seriously screwing up. You gotta love it. Well, I'm at least recording, so we'll at least go with that. So, yeah. Honestly, I think it's Game Show. I think it's the software itself. But Game Show is the only one that actually has a clean representation pulling from the Sparko cam, because if I use the OBS, it looks grainy and it looks like shit. It doesn't sound right, and I've got to waste a lot of time troubleshooting, and yeah, so at least with the Game Show, it at least looks decent, and for the most part, the video and the audio sync, and there's not too much of an issue, but I've still got to get this shit fixed. Although, honestly, I think a lot of it, I think at this point it's a couple things. I think it is, I think it's my graphics card, or more specifically, lack thereof. because it's the integrated graphics card of the motherboard, which is not a great graphics card. So, and then I'm using Rainier Connect, which here in Eatonville is referred to as Rainier Disconnect. And I mean, it's like midnight, and I should be running at about 15 megabits, and I don't even think I'm running at that. So, kind of blows, but there's really not much I can do about it until the end of the month. Although even then, I've really got to wait until about November, where I can actually switch back to Comcast and get to where I'm running a better internet connection. So that's kind of where the shit kind of where the shit is as far as that goes. So anyways, my MS today is affected. Actually, it affected me pretty strongly today. So anyways, and this is evidently still not streaming, even though, well, there we go. It reconnected-ish. I'm not entirely positive it's actually the software. I think it might just be the connection to the YouTube server. Because I just got done doing a really long stream with Twitch, and for the most part, actually, I think Twitch actually caught it. I think. Well, I caught 2 of them, but I think it may have, for some reason, it only caught a couple minutes of stuff, and good God. Tonight's not been my night as far as tech goes. I was playing Dragon Age. I was playing the second Dragon Age. I got actually really frustrated. There's a particular fight that, honestly, it's really not that terrible difficult of a fight, but for some reason, the game decided that it wanted to make it so that a particular character, or the particular dude I was fighting, or his lackeys would basically one-hit kill. And I really mean that. I mean, like, 200 points of health gone in one fucking hit. And it's like, oh, okay, I get difficulty. I get making shit hard for players. I mean, I get the whole making shit challenging and whatnot, but I don't get the one-hit kill shit. I don't get, here's a character that's 5 levels underneath you that can kill you in one hit. I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. And it frustrates me. And it honestly kind of ruined my feelings and how and whatnot. And honestly, I think it kind of tainted the rest of the recording. And I really didn't get much done as far as it goes. So I'm just frustrated. Oh, it's connecting to the Dragon Age server. Oh, that would explain why. The gameplay was on normal difficulty. I do not. I suck. You know, over again. I was hoping I would not have to, but I am, so. Alright. I had already looked at that. I was actually looking at something as far as some games go. So, okay, this is like, oh, okay. Sorry, I'm a little. Well, this is my MS in action. Honestly, it's I get really spacey and disconnected, and then end up I'm focusing on one thing, and then I bounce to something completely else, and then I completely forget the other two things I was initially doing, and then go on to a third thing. Um, I mean that's pretty common for me, just to be really honest. It really is. So I'm not trying to be super spacey and bouncy, but it's the way that my MS fucks with me. So anyway. Well, it is 104. The wife should be getting off here in about 10 minutes. Should be getting off in 10 minutes. I'm going to send. Unfortunately, we've been out of his Benadryl for about 2 weeks and or a little longer, and so he's kind of ended up with some hot spots and nibbling on himself, and so now I've got to get him back to where he's not nibbling on himself and whatnot. So it's a slow process, but we're getting him back. So, anyways, that's kind of it. Oh, so I did do like I said, I did a Dragon Age 2 playthrough. I didn't get terribly far. Actually done its thing, and now it's in the process. It's in the process of uploading. So it's at 26%, which means by the time I get up in the morning, it'll be done. And yeah, so for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, check out that that